Hi, this is Eric Martin with BoardGameGeek. I'm here with John Nord from Summon Entertainment. We'll be talking about Epic Roll.
That's right.
And I know nothing other than it has dice. So now you can educate me on what we're doing here.
So Epic Roll is a 2 to 3 player game. It
Okay.
takes about 15 to 20 minutes to play a game. And players can choose to play as the wizard, warrior, or elf. And then they're going to race each other down the board to see who can get to the lich and defeat them first.
Okay.
So to kind of go through a little sample here, we're going to move the wizard up to the first combat. These are all the basic combats that use the basic dice here, the green ones. And then the next 4 battles over here are all the advanced that use these advanced dice.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you step up to that first combat, you're going to roll the monster and counter die to see who you're going to fight against.
Okay.
So we use the box lid just to help contain the dice.
We got
And we
mummy.
roll the mummy. So then you set the life total to mummy. You can see the names correlate to different life totals. Heroes always start at 6 life at the start of their turn.
Okay.
So then what you're going to do is you're going to roll the monster attack die, and you're also going to roll your hero die. There's 3 different heroes. All 3 heroes have their own die. This is the wizard die. He's the most powerful because he has 2 double hits on there, but he's also got 2 misses, so it's the most inconsistent of them. You also have the warrior. The warrior kind of splits the difference. He gets some defense with the shield. He only has 1 miss, but he only gets 1 double hit.
Okay.
And then you have the elf. And the elf actually has no misses at all.
But it's sort of average.
Yeah, she has
all
no
around
double
there.
hits, and she's the most defensive with 2 shields.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to roll these 2 dice together. And in that scenario, the monster hit me for 1, and I missed. So then I would simply take a point of damage, and then you can continue to roll until either the hero dies or the monster dies.
Okay.
So he hit me again. Off to a terrible start against this devious mummy. There we go, a hit and a hit.
Just so you know, it will be in Target stores.
And there we go, double hit on him. He's dead. I go down to 2. Now I get to draw a card. Now, there's 4 cards in the game here. You have the sword, and these 3 can be played on your turn.
Okay.
The sword.
Where you're building up resources and
Exactly.
to play
You
them.
can only have 2 cards in your hand at any point in time, so
Okay.
we want the game to be more about the dice than about the cards, but the cards are there to add more control for the player, so it's not just straight randomness of dice.
Okay.
So the hit does a point of damage to the monster you're fighting against, the block absorbs an entire attack against you, and the heal heals your hero for 1 hit point. The counter is the one spell that can be played on another player's turn, and when one of your opponents tries to play one of these cards, you can use the counter to stop them.
Okay.
You can, of course, also counter a counter.
Right.
So I won the battle there. I'm at 2 life. I just drew a counter. I would have to decide, do I want to press my luck and go to the next battle staying at 2 life, or I can pass control to the next player, and then when it comes back to my turn, I'm back to full life.
Okay.
So there I would probably not press my luck any further because I got a counter. That's not going to help me in the battle. I'm only at 2 life. So in these first 3 battles, though, if you end up dying, you go back to the start and you also discard your hand.
Okay.
But if you can win this 3rd battle, you get a free move to the level up checkpoint. So now in the next 4 battles here, if you die, you only go back to here.
Right.
You still discard your hand, though. So you step up to here. Like I said, now you're not going to use the green dice anymore. You're going to use the advanced dice. So you're going to roll the advanced encounter die, which has the tougher monsters on it. Roll in there.
Zombie.
A zombie. So we set that to zombies a little further up the chain. We'll say it's the start of my turn. I'm at 6 life. So now I'm going to roll their attack die, which gets a double hit on there now, so it's a little bit tougher monster to fight against. And you also get the hero ability die. All 3 heroes get rolled this same die, but that star means something different depending on your character class.
Okay.
So if you're a wizard, it's a shield spell. It absorbs an entire attack against you. If you're the warrior, it's a healing potion, and he heals 1 to himself. And if you're the elf, she gets magical arrows and can shoot and do an extra point of damage.
Okay.
So now you're going to roll these 3 dice together. So there, it was a hit and a hit. To show a little bit more complicated result, though, if I had gotten my shield spell there, that would absorb that entire double hit,
Right.
and I'd still do a point of damage to him.
Okay.
So that's going to be for these next 3 battles are going to go out like that. And then if you can win this battle here, you get to move to the Lich. Not only does the Lich start with 9 life, but he also gets his own ability die.
Okay.
And his ability die allows him to heal 1 hit point to himself.
Okay.
So now you're going to roll 4 dice, which is the most you roll in the game. And there, I got my shield spell and nothing else happened. We missed. But again, to show you a little bit more complicated result, flip these around. So again, my shield spell would absorb that entire damage. but his is a heal. It's not a block. So that would only reduce my double damage to 1. So he would still take a point of damage. And of course, then if I rolled just a single hit, it would negate the damage. And if I rolled a miss, he would actually go up a life. He can't go above 9, but if he was damaged, he would
fail against the Lich, you just hang out.
If you fail against the Lich, then you fall back to here, and you have to charge up again.
Okay.
That gives you a chance to rebuild your hand as well. So it's not. Sometimes you see it strategically. Players will kill themselves at the Lich because they fought. Maybe they fight the Lich, and like I said, you can choose to run away if you want. If you want to run away, then you have to roll the attack die, the monster attack die by itself one last time. If you can survive that hit, then you can back up. You can back up 1 spot.
Okay.
And then you can keep your hand.
Okay.
And that's basically a quick overview of Epic Roll. It's real easy to learn how to play. And we've been having a lot of fun with it. We've had kids at conventions as young as 5 years old that are able to just dive into it and start playing. And you just got to watch out for choking hazards for kids and things like that. But
yes. Okay. All right. Thanks for the overview.
Yep.